Now, in 1870, the Victoria Quay, better known today as the Clock Tower Quay, served as an interesting meeting point between the down-to-earth aspirations of farmers and the life-changing dreams of immigrants. If my great-great-grandmother, may she rest in peace, was still here, she would probably tell you that this is where earthly desires espoused heavenly providence. See, on the riverside, the quay welcomed transatlantic ships from Africa, Germany, Italy, and Scandinavian countries, while here, on this side, the Clock Tower Basin, or Bassin du Marché as it was then known, harbored rowboats, longboats, schooners, and steamships that ferried farmers from neighboring parishes. In a sense, farmers crossed the river to harvest the fruits of their labor, while migrants traveled across the vast ocean to plant new roots. Anyway, you can just imagine the hustle and bustle up and down the quay. During spring, summer, and autumn, most South Shore farmers boarded the Longueuil-Montréal ferry saddled with their produce, eggs, butter, fruits, and vegetables. In winter, many of those same farmers would come to the city to sell some wood, hay, root vegetables, maple sugar, eggs, and livestock. When the river was frozen over, they would trade steam power in favor of horsepower and cross the river on ice bridges that were maintained between both shores, which was not a problem, usually. But there was always the odd fool who would venture out on the ice before it was ready. Men like the husband of my great-grand-aunt, Rosemée, Tom Poisson was his name, who was brave or stupid enough to ride on thin ice with his small cargo of cheddar cheese and potatoes. He was lucky. Legend has it they eventually found him safe and sound, floating on a sheet of ice somewhere near Sorel. But in the end, whatever the weather, city folk and country folk always came together at the market, at the Place du Marché on Place Royale, at the Marché Neuf on Place Jacques-Cartier, or starting in 1847 in the majestic Bon Secours Market, which is located right there on the other side of de la Commune Street.